This is what needs to be realized. If you don't get this, you're wasting your time. This is radical. If you do get this, then you get everything. This is all or none. Freedom is when the tiger can attack you and pounce on you, but you know it's not real. You know that it's all a projected world of mind. And this is fundamental. If you get this, you get everything. If you don't get it, you get nothing. But self-knowledge is radical on one hand, and it's the ultimate simplicity on the other. A common theme that you'll hear is the importance of understanding the nature of your experience. And the reason he's saying this over and over again, make no effort, is because whatever effort you're making is in your world of experience, which is your projected world of knowledge and belief. It's your imaginary world. So whatever effort you're making is in your imaginary projected world of experience. So a common theme in the various traditions is understanding the nature of experience, understanding the nature of mind, and that what we're seeking is prior to the mind or beyond the mind or not in the world of experience. So that's really the one point, that if you get that, you get everything else. It doesn't matter if you make an effort or make no effort, because you know it's in the world of experience. And what's being pointed out is what's aware of the world of experience right here, right now, and it can't be experienced. It's right here, right now. So then your search is done. You're free of it. That's it. And once you discern between the world of experience, which is everything that you experience, between the world of experience and that which is aware right here, right now, this aware presence that's always with you as you, then you can no longer be fooled by the mind, which is the projected world of experience, no matter what it's saying. So freedom is not in the mind, it's prior to the mind, it's that which is aware of the projected world of mind. So this is the freedom. It's not freedom to have a nice mind or to have a nice story or to have a nice tiger who leaves you alone. Freedom is when the tiger can attack you and pounce on you, but you know it's not real. You know that it's all a projected world of mind. That's it. There's nothing more to do or stop doing, or there's no more effort to make or no need to stop any effort. All experience, including effort or no effort, is in the world of mind. What is aware of that world of mind? On one hand, it's the ultimate simplicity. On the other, it's the ultimate radical realization, because it's all-inclusive. See, there are no exceptions. It's solid black or solid white. There are no exceptions. There's no part of the world of mind that is real, or absolutely real, or absolutely true. It has relative truth, and it's all a projection of mind.
So mind and experience are always in time? And what's here now is in no time, so to speak.
Yes, so what we're seeking cannot be experienced. This is why waiting for an experience is a waste of time. Because what we are is not an experience, it's prior to experience. So on one hand, it's the ultimate simplicity, because all that you have to do is realize whatever you're experiencing is not the fundamental truth. It's not the realization of the spiritual teachings. Whatever is being experienced, you can negate it as, this is not what I'm seeking, this is not the truth of what I am. This is a projection of mind. I am prior to this mind, I am aware of this mind, here and now. I'm the witnessing presence, or the consciousness, or the awareness. Right here, right now, I'm watching this dream world that's projected. So he says, don't make any effort, because any effort is in the world of the mind, trying to turn a mean, ugly, nasty tiger into a nice, sweet tiger. You're still dreaming. Wake up from the dream, as he says. So I tell them, they're dreaming a lion, a tiger is pouncing on them. I say, wake up. You're dreaming. There's no tiger pouncing on you. Wake up from the dream. This is a radical realization, because it applies to every moment of experience. Is not the truth of who you are. It's a dream world. You'll find this in all of the spiritual traditions, repeated over and over again. The point is driven home over and over and over again, that your world of experience is a projection of mind. It's not the truth. It has no reality. And this is what you need to understand. To drive the point home, it doesn't matter which spiritual philosophy is being used, it doesn't matter. They're saying the same thing. So this is what needs to be realized. Negate every moment of experience, because it is a projection of your own mind. And even if you have an idea of awakening or enlightenment, it's a projection of your own mind. It's not the truth. So if you're waiting for an experience of awakening or enlightenment, it will be another illusion. You'll be asleep in your dream still. You go from dreaming that you're suffering and seeking to dreaming that you're awake now. But see, you've always been watching the dream, so you didn't wake up. You watched one dream change into another dream, but you never changed. This is why nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. It's because nothing is happening absolutely. It's all a projection of mind. You have to understand this. If you don't understand this, you've not understood anything. You're wasting your time. This is the foundation of the spiritual teachings. To be able to discern between the world of experience as a relative truth or an illusion, and the fundamental truth, the absolute reality that I am aware here and now. If you get this, you understand everything. If you don't get this, you understand nothing. It's as simple as that. If you don't get this, you're wasting your time trying to get something. Why? Because you're diddling around in the world of experience, diddling around in the mind, trying to turn a mean tiger into a nice tiger. This is radical. The tiger has no independent existence. The tiger has no reality apart from my knowledge and belief in this projected tiger. There's no good and evil. There's no right or wrong. There's no birth and death. There's no me or you. There's no us or them. There's no suffering, no freedom from suffering. There's no ignorance, no enlightenment. As I am. It's the ultimate simplicity, and it's the ultimate radical realization too. Isn't it radical? Because there is no experience that you can have, zero, none, that you can have that is the truth of who you are. None. That's radical. Self-realization is not an experience. You cannot experience yourself because you're alive. You're one. One cannot experience itself. All experience is a projection of mind, creating the experience of duality. Me and you, us and them, good and evil, right and wrong, ignorance, enlightenment, all a projection of mind. So it's the ultimate simplicity because it excludes all experience. All relative knowledge and experience is negated. And the only truth is I am aware here and now, or consciousness is. Or I am that. What is aware right now? There is awareness here now. This is the only truth, and this is what's being pointed out. Either you get this or you don't. If you don't get this, I'm telling you, you're wasting your time trying to get something else. If you do get this, then you get everything. This is all or none. This is it. It's all or none. Either you get this or you don't get it. Self-realization is not an experience. You are prior to experience, right here, right now, and you have no way to know yourself. You have no way to know that I've discovered myself. The way that it's known is through negation. Is everything that's being known or experienced is not true. Not true, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true. And then what's left when everything is negated? There's awareness here now. And you can ask, is this awareness that's here now, is it good or evil? Is it right or wrong? Is it happy or sad? Is it me or you? Is it us or them? Is it up or down? None of the above, because it's not in duality, it's not an experience. It can't be known. It can be put in negative terms, like formless, timeless, spaceless. Or it can be put in terms like beyond the mind, beyond time, beyond space, or prior to mind, prior to... In other words, it negates all relative experience. And that's self-realization. So it is radical, but it's also the ultimate simplicity because it's prior to the mind. Confusion and difficulty and challenges come once we're in the world of mind. Easy or difficult, it's in the mind. But the ultimate simplicity is prior to the mind. Is there consciousness here now? Yes, I am. I've listened to that over 100 times. I didn't realize, yes, this awareness that's here now is what's being pointed out. I put it in terms of, yes, the truth of what I am is this awareness. I'll get it someday. Someday it'll sink in. When you realize what's being pointed out applies to you personally, is there awareness here now? Looking out through those eyes, listening through those ears, see, it applies to you personally. Yes, this awareness here now is the fundamental truth.
This experience piece is much broader than I ever imagined, because it includes everything that's not here now.
Yes, even we could say what's here now, there's nothing here now. Even to say that this awareness or this witnessing presence or I am or beingness, even that, there's no way to experience anything at all. That's the radical nature of the realization, that it includes even this moment of experience, because even this moment of experience is a projection of the past. There's no way for you to experience anything right here now. You're only experiencing the past. You cannot experience the present moment. It's impossible. So you will never experience here now. You will only experience there then. This is the nature of mind. So even to try to stay in the present moment is an impossibility, because you're projecting the past into the present moment of the mind. There's no time. What we are is timeless. The realization is the timeless reality, which is timeless, spaceless, formless. What can be experienced that is timeless, that's spaceless and formless? That's the fundamental truth, is you are no thing that can be experienced. And yet you are. This aware presence that's here now, but it has no knowledge of experience. It has no knowledge. The world of experience is relative knowledge with a small k, but absolute knowledge with a capital K is right here, right now. There is beingness, or consciousness, or awareness. That I am. But I have no way to experience myself, because I'm one. If I'm experiencing myself, there's something aware of and experience of myself, so I can't be the experience. I'm the witnessing, or the watching, or the consciousness, or the awareness, or the witnessing presence. But I can't experience this witnessing presence. I only know it exists because of the experience of an object. But I am not the object. Not an object of experience. All objects of experience are projections of mind that are in time, space, and form, which are not the fundamental truth, that are a projection, not the truth of who I am. So I have no way to experience myself. I have no way to directly know myself. This is why there's freedom, is because it's freedom from the world of experience. And you also realize that your whole world of experience is a projection of what you believe you know, and that there is no separation between the world of experience and mind. So you would no longer blame anyone for your problems, because you've projected the whole world of experience. Now, as a child, we didn't know this. We believed that the world of experience is separate from us, so we will blame others for our thoughts and our feelings and our experiences. But when we grow up and we realize that all experience is a projection of what my mind believes it knows, so now we can question what we believe we know. And we no longer blame others for our thoughts or our feelings, our experiences. Because I am the creator. My own mind is the creator of all of my experiences. Whatever I am experiencing is a projection of what this mind believes it knows. And now that this mind realizes this, it has the power to question its experience. So now I know that my own mind must believe it knows in order to experience anything. So when the mind questions what it believes it knows, it has the power for its beliefs to change. What you believed as a child, you have the power to question now. So those beliefs are uprooted, and you realize that your mind is creating your whole universe of experience. Realizing this, you have the power to question all of your experiences. And as you question your experiences, your belief and knowledge changes. As what you believe you know changes, your world of experience changes. There is no separation between your mind and your whole world of experience, your world of experience, looking out through those eyes, your mind is out here. Your brain is in there, but your mind, your consciousness, your world of experience is out here. So as consciousness looks through those eyes and listens through those ears, it's listening to itself. You're looking at your mind, you're hearing your own mind, you're sensing your own mind through your body, you're smelling and tasting your own mind. Your own mind is three-dimensional space and time. Your brain is inside that head, but your mind is three-dimensional space and time. Your mind is inside the head and outside. It's everywhere. Its consciousness is everywhere. Awareness that's looking through the eyes, the pure awareness or pure consciousness, is like a light looking through the eyes, and it's seeing what you believe you know. Everywhere you look and everything you hear and everything you think, you experience as real and true as you believe you know. So your mind is three-dimensional space and time. You're looking out into your mind. You're looking at your mind right now. I'm looking at my mind. I'm looking at my mind. My mind is three-dimensional space and time. I'm experiencing you as I believe I know you. I have no other way to experience you. Are you objectively good or evil, right or wrong? Do you have any independent existence from my own mind? Can I know or experience you apart from what I believe I know about you? I have no way to experience you apart from what I believe I know about you. So I'm not experiencing you. My mind is experiencing my own knowledge and beliefs in you. So therefore you are my own mind. You are not separate from my own mind. My mind is you. My brain is inside this head, but my mind is three-dimensional space and time. It's consciousness. It's space-like. Space-like consciousness of mind. So as I believe I know, I experience. This is why there's no separation, because there's no separation between the absolute awareness, the light that's looking out, pure consciousness or awareness, and there's no separation between my own mind and my world of experience. So how can I blame you for anything when it's my own mind that's doing it? Because I can only experience what I believe I know that you're doing. My own mind says what you're doing is good or evil, right or wrong. My own mind determines everything that's being experienced. So now I take responsibility for my experience. I don't blame anyone else. Because there's no separation between my own mind and my world of experience. If I have a problem, then I need to question my own mind. My own mind believes in problems. And this is fundamental. If you get this, you get everything. If you don't get it, you get nothing. Without this, you're diddling around on the fringes, playing around with experiences, trying to get a better experience or avoid a worse experience. This is the root, the core, the foundation, the fundamental understanding. That self-knowledge is radical on one hand, and it's the ultimate simplicity on the other. Realizing that the whole world of experience, every moment of experience with no exception, is a projection of mind and is not the fundamental truth. And that the fundamental truth of what I am, We could call it pure consciousness. It's the essence of life itself. There's this consciousness here now that has no way to know or experience the world. It's the light of the mind. It's the pure light of the mind. In order to see your mind, there has to be a light shining through your eyes, and a light listening through your ears, and a light sensing through your body. That light is the fundamental truth. It's the light of consciousness, the pure consciousness, the awareness. I am the light. This is self-knowledge. I am the light of consciousness. And that consciousness is my world of experience, my own mind. And that my own mind is not the fundamental truth of what I am. The light is the fundamental truth. I am the light of consciousness, and the consciousness is your own mind and is your world of experience. And the world of experience is dependent on what the mind believes that it knows. And what it believes it knows is dependent on what it was programmed, conditioned, educated, and has come to believe that it knows. And then it gets projected out into the world of experience. This is the fundamental realization, is that you get that the whole world of experience, every moment of experience with no exception, is not the fundamental truth of what I am, that it's a projection of mind and can be called illusory because it appears to have its own separate existence. The world of experience appears to have its own separate existence. This is why it's referred to as an illusion, because it has no independent existence. Your own mind must believe that it knows that you're hearing these words. Your own mind must believe it knows in order to experience. So your whole world of experience is a projected world of experience, and there's no other experience. So all experience can be called illusory. And this is all experience. There are no exceptions. There's no way for this light of consciousness, the fundamental truth of what you are, to experience anything at all. It needs the mind in order to know or experience anything. You know you are prior to the mind as the light of consciousness, because the light of consciousness is shining through your mind and creating the world of experience. All of this, every thought, every emotion, every sensation, everything you see and experience is a projection of mind. Therefore, your mind is three-dimensional space and time. You're looking into your mind. Everywhere you look, I'm looking into my mind. Not my brain. My brain is in here. My mind is everywhere. My mind can look back into my brain, and my mind can look out into the world. It's every molecule. All space and time is mind. All space and time is consciousness. All experience is mind. All experience is consciousness. Every thought, every emotion, every sensation, every sight, every sound, it's all my own mind, my own consciousness, which is a projection of knowledge and belief. The fundamental truth of what I am is the light of consciousness that's shining on and through the world of experience, shining through the mind. Now that I know that my mind in my world of experience is all based in knowledge and belief and projects what appears to be separate and is therefore can be referred to as illusory, I know that I can let the world of experience be as it is. Because what do you need to do with the tiger in the dream who's attacking you? You know it's a dream. You know it's a projection of your own mind. So with every moment of experience you can know this is a projection of my own mind. This is a creation of my own mind. Knowing that, you have the power to either let it be or question what you believe you know. Because in order to experience the world, you need to believe you know. So as you question what you believe you know, your world of experience changes. That's how to change your world of experience, by going to the root, which is questioning what you believe you know. Not to try to change the world, because to try to change your world of experience is based on the assumption that the world is separate from yourself. You are looking into your own mind. So if you don't like what you see, you need to go back and question what you believe you know. To try to shift and change the world of experience is like trying to put lipstick on the mirror. Because you've projected the image into the mirror and you want to fix it, so you put lipstick on it. You need to go to the source of experience, which is your own knowledge and belief. The realization is that I know I am the light of consciousness. My own consciousness right here, right now. That's already right here, right now. That won't come to me someday. My own consciousness. This consciousness right here, right now. Not some consciousness that will come to me someday. I'm already this consciousness here now. This consciousness. My consciousness here now. That's what's being talked about in all the books. My consciousness. This applies to me. Now I know. Oh, this consciousness. That I am. So we realize that we've been waiting all along. The mind is waiting. Someday I'll get it. Meanwhile, the light is shining on the mind, which is the world of experience, and the world of experience is waiting for someday I'll get it, says the mind, because it believes that it knows it's not there yet. So it experiences itself as not there yet. Meanwhile, the light of consciousness is shining on the world of experience, waiting for the mind to someday get it. The light is shining the whole time. This is why nothing ever happened. I was shining all the time. I didn't know it. When I realized this, I realized I've always been shining. And nothing ever happened. It was all a projection of mind. It was a dream. This is why nothing ever happened. Did anything ever happen in a dream? The light has always been shining. I am the light of consciousness. And the world of experience is a projection of mind and is illusory. The seeking never happened, the suffering never happened, the attaining never happened, apart from the dream. The light has always been here, and that's all that's ever been happening, this light of consciousness that I am. If you get this, you understand everything. If you don't get this, you understand nothing. Because I know I am what's shining. My consciousness. It's not about some other consciousness that's going to come to me someday. I am this consciousness now. What you're reading about is the consciousness is your own consciousness. This applies to me personally. So you take what you've been reading and say, this applies to me personally. This is my consciousness. It's already here now. It's all that has ever been happening is this light of consciousness has been shining out through your eyes, listening through your ears, sensing through your body. That's the fundamental truth. That's all that's ever really happened, is this light of consciousness has been shining on a projected dream world, which is my own mind. This is why there's no separation, because there's no separation in the light of consciousness. The light of consciousness is one light of consciousness. And also there's no separation in the relative world of experience, because the relative world of experience has no independent existence. It's your own mind, our own mind, or mind. As you're looking into your world of experience at other people and other things, you're seeing your own mind. This is why there's no separation. You can only know and experience your own mind. You cannot experience anything apart from your own mind. There's no separation in the relative world of experience. Its source is one. There's no separation in even the relative world of experience is one, because it's all your own mind, and it's all the light shining through your own mind in and as your own mind. In three-dimensional space and time, all of this is your own mind. There's no separation in the relative world of experience or in the absolute light of consciousness or awareness. The light of consciousness or awareness is one, and also the relative world of experience is one. It's all mind. If you don't get this, you're wasting your time. This is radical. If you do get this, then you get everything. This is all or none. This is what needs to be understood. And to understand this, you'll understand everything that you've ever read. Everything will make perfect sense. You could take any tradition and read it and understand it. Freedom is when the tiger can attack you and pounce on you, but you know it's not real. You know that it's all a projected world of mind.